I'm back. Hey Will, hey YouTube land. He wants to be an individual. He wants to be an individual. No. Useless individualism. The age has come to an end. Gets you nowhere. You got to have friends, man. Even isolated individuals need a couple of buddies. Problem with the West at the moment. Too many city isolated individuals. Isolated individuals, is that a thing? Too many people doing their own thing. Not enough people getting together, collaborating to make the world a better place. Our enemies work in teams, so they start doing the same and they start winning. Like Donald Trump says, we need to start winning, losing for far too long against those evil lefties and their buddies, who will name. Yeah. Let's talk about the comic book. We all know the enemies of the West are, right? Don't we? Yeah, we know. Okay, the comic book. Rapture. Number 2. I think that I've accidentally picked up a rare variant cover here. I just got it from the shelves of my comic book shop because it looked like the best cover to me. But I've looked on the internet and I can't see this cover anywhere. So please leave a comment if it's worth a couple of quid. It'd make me feel happier. I'm not going to sell it because the comic book's awesome. It's a really, really good comic book. It's screw it. It's probably a 10 out of 10 book. It's pretty much perfect. The artwork is flipping awesome. And I'll give you some. I'm not going to go through the plot because I don't want to spoil it because I know that not a lot of people have been buying this one. I don't know. You've been buying the latest Spider-Man. That's awful. I just read the digital version of Spider-Man. The art is shoddy, really bad. The art in this one by Cafu, it's absolutely amazing. But the colours really propel it to a different level entirely. And when they go into a backstory thing here, the colours change, so you know that this is in the past. Then it see what I mean? The past, then it shoots to the present. Awesome, man, great. But the colouring then, the fluorescent pinks and the greens that are used here. Man, it works so well. I was so impressed by the artwork in this book, and one of the villains there. But yeah, I read lots of comic books with good art, and the story disappoints, but not this one. The main protagonist villain, who is he? Babel. This guy here is a recognisably real evil person in that his motivations ring true. His motivations are pure selfishness, really. What he wants to do is he wants to see the world burn, not because he just wants to, in a Joker sense, see the world burn and he just enjoys chaos. No, he wants to see the world burn because if the world burns, then he'll get to heaven. And he's been living in hell for a very long time, and he's thinking to himself, well, I experienced all this misery and suffering, do I not deserve some of the light after all these years spent in darkness? So it's that pure selfish individualism, really, which is going to completely destroy the world. And it's a real world villainy thing, which most people would not see as villainy, because most of us do live our lives in our little bubbles, and we just do what we do, not because we are hateful towards the world as a whole, but because we see ourselves as meat puppets, just little animals who go through this world fighting the other animals, and it's a kill or be killed kind of world. There is no God, there is no afterlife, so just let's get what we can in this moment right now. And it's that attitude that runs through the core of the villain and makes him seem like a real person now, can really identify it, rather than a Spider-Man villain who, if you read a Spider-Man book now, there's no solid foundation towards anything, really. It's just silliness and a bit of nostalgia. But the villain in this book then is excellent. But the key point really about this book is that there's an idea which Matt Kindt, the writer, comes up with, which says so much about the world as it is today. That idea is that the villains paralyse their would-be victims by using a word. So what they'll do is they'll sneak up behind you, use a word, and hearing that word, it paralyses you, and then they'll attack and they'll defeat you, they'll conquer you. This idea of a word that paralyses people into inactivity, how resonant is that at the moment. And I'm talking about words such as racist, Islamophobic, intolerant, bigoted, fascist, Nazi, KKK. All these words which are used by the left to paralyse people into passivity, allowing the left to do what they're doing right now, and inviting in their population replacements who will vote for the left but will destroy the left. So it's a real, a suicidal thing that the left are doing right now, using these words to paralyse nations, and then inviting in the people who will vote for them, but the people who also destroy everything that was built up for them, which they are currently enjoying today. So this idea of a word by Matt Kindt, beautiful, and says so much. I just hope that the people reading this comic book will understand the power of the word, of a word, and how it's been used today to suffocate public discourse in Western countries. Look what's happening in Europe. Same thing will happen in America. If you keep on attacking Donald Trump, trying to get him impeached, because all he's trying to do is protect the sovereignty of the country. And we've lost that in Europe. We've lost the sovereignty of our countries. Though we tried to get it back at Brexit, we've lost it because of the power of evil people using words to paralyse us. So this comic book then, with its combination of beautiful artwork, the word that paralyses everybody, and the villain whose, look at the artwork again, the villain whose motivational foundation is very believable. Just, it's on a different level to most comic books. And I was reading it yesterday when I was walking to the gym, and then in the gym, because it was such a sweaty day, I was just walking on the running machine, trying to cool down a bit, drinking water. I read it again and I thought, wow, I don't often come across comic books as good as this, with the combination of the arts, the fascinating characters, the core, the idea of the word, the villains, and oh man, it's just pure awesomeness. So Rapture #2, I'll give it a 10 out of 10, and I don't give 10 out of 10s very often. Just look at all the videos that I've put here on my channel. I'm one of those guys who slags off most comic books. So when I say something's good, when I say something's a 10 out of 10 comic book, it really is extraordinary. So there we go, Rapture #2, with my awesome rare cover, which I picked up from my comic book shop, which I'm very proud of. Please don't tell me in the comment section that this isn't rare at all and it's only worth, I don't know, £2. I'll be so sad. But there we go. It's a great comic book, and if you haven't read it, get it now. Okay, thanks for checking out my video then, and don't obey the silly hat. And I'm going to go out and do a bit of exercise. Yeah, see you later. Goodbye.